Hello, 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 everyone tuning in. Let's do some lunch and learn today on this fabulous Friday. So hopefully you're able to catch this live and or on the replay, getting some notifications on my phone. So as you all are coming in, whatever platform you are tuning in on, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, aka also Periscope platform, show some digital love. Hit the thumbs up. Sharing is caring. Share with someone on this live stream. Let them get the notification that I'm live as well. Sometimes they may not get the notification. So a lot of interesting things to discuss today as you all are coming in and you're saying hello, whether you're watching this live and or on the replay, or you're dropping your city and or state. Hello, Donald. Hello, Gwen. Or maybe you're doing all three, right? Maybe you're doing all three. Just know that it's helping send out notifications to the channel. So thank you for doing that. Make a mind message connection and make sure that you participate as well. Good evening. We have Shantae. She's the first one in. Good afternoon, right? I'm used to doing live streams at night. So good afternoon to you as well. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We have Donald in. Hello, Donald. Look at Gwen already coming in. Gwen, you already know I pray Deuteronomy 1 and 11 over you. That, let me readjust this camera. God will bless you 1,000 times more, right? On your offering, on your seed offering. And I hope you are seeing that active and realistic in your life, not just a saying, a quote, but I hope you're seeing that realistic in your life. So thank you so much, Queen Gwen, for the $10 super chat. Always grateful and appreciative for supporting me, the channel, the knowledge, and the information. Great morning. We're going to say great morning, the LaCosta. Look, I have a live stream that I'm planning on doing later today about eating healthy foods versus GMO, genetically modified, right? Food. I think you all want to find that in life. So make sure that you are subscribed and tuned in to the channel. We have 21,000 family. We have 21,500 subscribers. So the channel is growing. Thanks to you all. Thanks to people like Gwen, the Patreon members. They give a super chat and that are Patreons. Also for their support, like Donald, right, for being a Patreon member as well. And Patreons, do not forget to look at that last video that I uploaded for members. The last time that I looked at it, it only had about 5 views. Those are some altcoins that I picked for the month of April that I did not or have not shared with the general public. Jay says, I put a rack, I think that means $1,000 on XRP, like you mentioned the other day. Not everybody online talking about XRP. Let's get into XRP, right? As is it Shantae or Shantae says, get the thumbs up. Yeah, let's get into XRP. Great Hamburger 247. Yeah, I will do that live stream about food, genetically modified food. You all is going to be very eye-opening, right? Health is wealth. So 4 areas that I like to concentrate on is the spiritual, the physical, the financial, and the mental, right? Health is wealth. So this is going to be an eye-opener live stream. I've just seen a report, and again on XRP, not to get off topic, but staying on topic, that he was still alive. So I'm not sure. I just saw something that said he was still alive, but he was on life support, and that it was not drug overdose. He was actually just vaccinated. Is what I'm reading. So I'm not sure at this point. I'm seeing missed things on social media. So I'm not sure, but yeah. So let's talk about XRP, right? Let's get into XRP. And let me cut my phone off real quick so I won't get any distractions. I saw this. I love this, right? I love this because if you know XRP, is it Chits? Um, let me get his name correct, right? I don't want to misscrew his name. Um, I think, and I'm going to pull that up. XRP. I don't know. I cropped it out the picture. Um, Chiz, I think. Chiz, I think. CHZ. I'm going to share this with you all. I saw that on his one of his video titles that he um, recently made. He put, and I can't say if he's been saying this about XRP. I don't know, and maybe he has. I'm not taking credit for it, but I know on my social media um, and my posts on both YouTube and on Facebook, I always refer to XRP as the chosen one, right? I always refer to XRP as the chosen one. So I really, maybe he's watching me from afar, from a distance. I don't know. Or maybe he's been references XRP as the chosen one because he is definitely XRP driven and focused and has been, and that's more like his area of expertise for a long time. So he may have been referring to this as XRP the chosen one. I know he has more views and more followers on his channel, but I know I have been as well. And I was well enlightened when I saw his that caption and that referral to him as XRP, the chosen one. So hey, it is what it is. All of us have the same goals and same agenda to get the message out. We're definitely not in competition with one another. We are definitely in a collaboration. And like I said, he could have been referring to that in that way for a long time, but I know I have, right, through my posts and through my things. So, yeah. And this is what I want you all to know. If you really knew the purpose of Bitcoin and XRP, you wouldn't even, and I hate to say it this way, but I'm going to say it this way. You would not even look at other altcoins in the way that you do, right? Um, you wouldn't even look at, if you knew the real purpose and the utility and the point of XRP and Bitcoin, you will be doing everything you can to accumulate those two in quantity. Now, again, I get a lot of questions, and I'm gonna try to stay on topic. But this is a live stream. Have you looked at these sleeping coins like Decentral? No, I don't. And this is the thing I'm talking about. This is the thing that I'm talking about, because when it comes to holding the bag, right? When it comes to actually having cryptocurrencies out of the 8,600 going into 2022, a lot of people that's trying to trade these penny stocks coin is what I reference into. That's not going to make it to the fourth industrial revolution. That's not going to transfer into our new economy. They're going to have gains, but they're not going to have cryptocurrencies with any use or store value. And even if you get gains on these pump and dump crypto coins that everybody is trying to chase, right? Those gains, if you're not playing the game correctly, are only going to be converted right back into fiat cash currency, which is worthless or will be done away with as Fed coins, digital dollars. So all of these play coins? No, I'm not. Dogecoin is not the chosen one. Dogecoin, I believe in Doge because of Elon Musk and the vision, and the supporters and their community. But it is the people's currency. It is not the chosen one. It may be the one chosen by the people, just like cash was chosen by some people versus silver and gold, but it's not going to be the one chosen by and adopted by the bankers, the central banks, and that's what matters. Many people think Ripple and XRP are the same. They are not the same. Ripple is a company in San Francisco that has a CEO and employees, right? And the thing is, Ripple is holding a mass amount of XRP, a mass amount of XRP. So the SEC, right, if they win, it's possible that they can confiscate some of that XRP from the Ripple company. But XRP will survive. XRP is a cryptocurrency independent of Ripple. And that's what people fail to understand. Yes, Justin, Doge is definitely not the chosen one. And so let's get into the topics of discussion. Let's start first with slavery, reparations, a lot of things that I have been forthcoming with you all about. So you can prepare, right, to be rich in this recession. And one of those things, besides XRP being the chosen one, is that slavery reparations will happen as a part of this great reset, right? As a part of this great reset, a lot of things are going to take place between 2021 and 2022. All a part of this great reset, and even some biblical prophecy that has to take place. That has to take place, right? Whether man wants it to take place or not, the God of this universe does. So we'll get into slavery. As I read this last one, Robin Hood can list XRP if they open their own wallet. And my friend guy, we were having this conversation yesterday that we are hoping that Coinbase release XRP right before they go public, which is scheduled for the 14th, April the 14th. And doing that, right, and having Coinbase relisted, and my thoughts to him was I didn't care if he released it or not, but he feel like that would give more power, right? That would give more power, and so to XRP, I think XRP is powerful as is. However, I think that would definitely for XRP holders, if that happened before Coinbase makes its public offerings, right, before April 14th, I think that would add more security or peace of mind to XRP holders. And I'm pretty sure it will cause a pump, right, in the pricing, right? So, Candy says, Uphold fees are too high. They took $42 to buy fees. I haven't had that experience with Uphold. I haven't personally had that experience, but I think it's been a while, unless they had some recent updates since I made a purchase on Uphold anyway. So unless there are some recent updates, right, then I haven't experienced high fees with them, but maybe something has changed since the last time I made a transaction, right? Yes, Jesus says next week, Brad Garlinghouse will be called to the stand. Yeah, next week is going to be a hell of a week. It's going to be a hell of a week, but I do think it's going to be an explosive week, right? A very explosive week. as well. So, and even going back to uphold fees, right? Is $42 really a high fee to have access to a currency like XRP? Is that really a high fee? And able to have an access in a wallet, right? Now, some people say they choose Atomic Wallet as well, right? Um, well, she didn't have to use Ethereum to purchase XRP. She could have connected her banking account and or credit card, which is one of the other things I like about XRP. They will allow $500 of daily credit card transactions, right? Um, you're amazing. What are good platforms to purchase XRP regarding Uphold? Right now, it's just Uphold to my knowledge and Atomic Wallet. So you all can research and do your due diligence on that. Because again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. I just love to go live stream and talk about cryptocurrencies, right? So to my knowledge, you don't have to use Ethereum to purchase XRP on Uphold. You can have a direct link to your bank account and or a credit card. So I don't know if that was the route that she took that caused her fees to be high. So let's look at this breaking news. Slavery reparations appears to advance in the White House or in the House or to come up again. This was just released an hour ago. This was an interesting article that I wanted to share. After more than 3 decades, a bill that could lead slavery reparation proposals set for a major step forward. The House Judiciary Committee plans to mark up the bill and vote on it Wednesday. Wow. Really big week next week, people. And this is what I want you all to understand. These things are happening quick, fast, and in a hurry. Right? What a beautiful woman in that article. So if legislation is reported out of committee, it will set up the first floor vote on the measure since its first introduction of 1989. This is what we call next step. America has never acknowledged the original sin that if you look at African Americans today, the disparities that entrench in slavery still exist. So this measure would establish a commission to examine the implications of slavery from 1619 to present, right? 1619 to present, and develop reparations proposal, right? So let me do the math on that. Because 1619 to present is 2021. This is and the biblical prophecy is 400 years, and a lot of people say, well, that's already happened with Pharaoh and the Israelites and freeing the Egyptians and everything. That 400 years of slavery has already happened, but those numbers add up to exactly 402. So I guess 2 years overdue. If you look at it and think of biblical terms in today's era and times. So this is just something we will keep attention to and focus on those breaking reparations judgment. My thing is to the Black and brown community, if it does happen and you're awarded cash, right? Cash reparations. Oh my God, I just logged back on Reverend Revenue. Wow. So Reverend Revenue, wow. Let me tell you all. Let me pause as he gave his offering of $111.11, right? $111.11 or gift or donation. I just planted a seed to someone for their numbers. Their numbers is 88, right? Their numbers is 88. And I was going to give a higher amount, but I had some things where I changed my Cash App checking banking information, and I did not have the debit card, so I have to wait until the debit card for the bank account arrives, right? And this is the thing. In doing that, I thought about the scriptures, Deuteronomy 1:11 and 2 Chronicles 1:11, in which God blessed Solomon with wealth and riches, right? Because he inquired about the knowledge to direct the people. And Deuteronomy 1:11, may the God of this, universe increase you 1,000 times more. And I'm just going to say this. I never just say this bluntly in my live stream, right? But there are some changes coming spiritually, supernaturally, in the universe, right? By the Most High God. Let me ask you all a question. Have you ever asked yourself who was the God that Jesus prayed to? Have you ever asked yourself that? When he was on the cross, it said, Eli, Eli, Lam Sabachthani. I'm probably not pronouncing it, but why hast thou forsaken me? Have you ever thought to pray to the God that Jesus prayed to? And like I said, my channel is financial, spiritual, not religion, spirituality or religion, um, physical and mental, right? And they called it blasphemy. In John chapter 10, they called it blasphemy because Jesus referred to himself as a God, right? And they said, it's blasphemy. How can you refer to yourself as God, right? And he stated, I told all of you all you are gods. People, and one of my posts on Facebook today was one of the reasons why people are broke is because they do not have a vision for themselves. They're just saying, as long as I can make it, as long as I'm comfortable, right? As long there are people that are poor that are happy. But you have rich and wealthy people that's unhappy. How would you know? How would you know that if you're never in the proximity of the rich and wealthy? How would you have firsthand knowledge of that? Saying that millionaires are not happy when you are middle class or poor working middle class, in my opinion, is just justification so you can be happy being broke, right? If you want to elaborate and say that millionaires are unhappy and you have never had a conversation, you never had a physical touch, forget about what you see on the news or what you see in Newsweek magazine. You've never sat in the room with a millionaire. You're not in networking opportunities with millionaires. I have a millionaire mentor right in my phone right now that if I text and ask a question or call, he will pick up. And he's always happy to me. So if you don't have firsthand knowledge, how would you know that millionaires are unhappy? Is that a justification for you to be happy about being broke? I think so, right? And I'm saying that to say this. The law of reciprocity in the universe requires you to give to those who give to you to be abundantly blessed. It requires that. It is set up that way. Your heart is not moved to give to me just because I'm not the smartest person on YouTube when it comes to crypto, spirituality, anything else. But because I give, it's a law that has to happen. It has to be given back to me. And I'm saying this to say this. I would never say this bold, and I hope I don't have to say it again live because I don't want to make people think that I'm, asking for money or anything like that. But this is the thing. Some of you all have to give at least $1,000 offering so you can break the back of poverty on your life, where you're not always depending on handouts. Reparations, if it happens, yes, I will accept if I qualify. I'm going to take the wealth of the wicked. Proverbs 13, the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. But let me tell you this, when I gave, and I've given many $1,000 offerings. When I gave a $1,000 offering some years ago, my first $1,000, right? Everything was under 1,000. That's why I always do the Deuteronomy 1:11. And I tell people, do it according to your faith, right? Harvey, I see your question. If you're still alive, I will answer that. Do everything according to your faith. But when I gave those offerings, the mindset of credit and the ability to understand things in the credit world that many people that do credit don't understand, the concept of helping people, helping thousands of people with bad credit, reverse that, and then teaching people to use their credit to invest to get wealth. All of these concepts came through me. I was outside on my patio yesterday, and I noticed that my tulips was blooming back. It's springtime, right? So my tulips are blooming. And I had a thought, and I was like, I planted these tulip bulb seeds about 3 years ago. And I made sure that I had the best soil, right? Miracle Grow. I had the best soil, right? And I have to do nothing. That was a perpetual growth from that one action that I took years ago that happens like clockwork in this season every year. I don't have to do anything to those tulips. Even in the wintertime, they stay out there in the winter. I don't cover them up. I don't protect. I don't do anything. But when springtime comes, when the season comes, like clockwork, I pull a couple of weeds out. I don't give them sun. I don't water them. I rely on whenever it rains, the universe to water, the universe to give them sunlight. And they keep reappearing. I said that to say this, and I'm getting back on cryptocurrency. When I gave $1,000 seed, people, I have checks in the mail that come to me every month like clockwork that I do nothing to earn. I do nothing. The only thing, and that is a lifetime arrangement that a judge put in place for me to receive. Nothing that a judge put in place for me to receive. No toiling, no hoping I picked the right crypto, no fixing someone's credit, no getting up, going to work. It's just like in the Bible, the raven bought Elijah food every day by the brook, right? In 2 Kings. And Elijah didn't have to do anything but wake up. And when you give unto me, that's the soil or the reciprocity that you're giving into to receive. And some of you all are toiling too much. You're chasing the wrong coins, and you don't have an understanding of the right coins. You don't have the understanding of the power of the right crypto. Right. Don't just plant a seed, but plant it in the right soil as well. Because what if I would have planted my tulip bulbs into just 99-cent bag of dirt soil, and I didn't pick the best of Miracle Grow? Would I still get the same results? So identify the right person, right? Ask yourself, do you want what's reflecting on that person's life to reflect on yours? And if the answer is no, don't give to it. But if the answer is yes, and everybody needs a person in their life that's on a higher level than them, whether financially, spiritually, and mentally. And sometimes You may not want the financial reciprocity that's on my life, right? You may need the spiritual. You may need the favor. You may like, look, I'm blessed. I make six figures. I'm making, good things with my investments, but I would like to have that type of reciprocity on my life where I don't have to do work for my money all the time. That my income is truly passive. Listen, I'm a part of my home-based business. Every day at 4 o'clock, like clockwork, I get a text message. Daily pay. Passive income. Now, I do have to do some work, but it's work I could have did 2-3 years ago. But those checks I get in the mail, a judge put that into law for me. That I simply, right? And this is what I'm telling you all. Some cryptocurrencies I get strictly by the spirit. And when I say XRP is the chosen one, this is not because I did any type of technical analysis. This is just what I get from the spirit, and people can believe it or not. Right? So let's get back on cryptocurrency. That's my teaching for the day on the spiritual side. So let's talk about Litecoin. Right? Litecoin, analyst says Litecoin appears to be set for an explosive breakout against Ethereum. You all know how I feel about Litecoin as well. I believe Litecoin is definitely a sleeping giant. It's referred to as digital silver. Whenever you see platforms that accept payment, Litecoin is right there in the midst. Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Dash. Right? So again, I tell people all the time, if you want to trade cryptocurrencies, right, that's fine, but you better have the main ones in your portfolio. You better have the main ones, not the ones that's going to come and go. I always reference to TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls, right? Stick to the rivers and lakes that you used to. And I'm not against anyone. Right, that's getting these returns. I saw a 400% return on the coin when I just logged into Qcoin. So I'm not against that, but I tell you, I take my returns on coins that I'm questioning about and put it into the major ones. Have you all ever asked yourself, why aren't the big gurus talking about XRP? Have you ever asked yourself, like, why wouldn't they want that information to be known to you? But they'll talk about every other cryptocurrencies. Now, I haven't watched this yet, Jesus. I will go back and see if I can find it. He said BitBoy made a video saying he was bullish on XRP a few minutes ago. I know he made a video maybe 2 to 3 days ago stating that he was wrong about XRP, but that didn't really clarify anything. And I did a follow-up video to that video, but if he just made a statement or another video saying he was bullish on XRP, I definitely will look on his channel and listen to that, right? So thanks for notifying me and letting me know of that. So now we have Litecoin that they are saying, yes, it says hidden in plain sight, right? Hidden in plain sight. So we have the article that goes on to read that his comments, recent crypto trader and influencer, right, explained through a technical analysis what he believed Litecoin. And I just did this 2 or 3 days ago as well about Litecoin. Seems to be not set to hugely outperform Ethereum. Is Litecoin set for an explosive breakout? Right? I'm telling you, until I read, I'm definitely right. I'm definitely looking at Litecoin. I don't have over 5K in that. I may put more in that than where I'm at now. right? Reverend says revenue, big boy is shifting the market with that XRP statement. Wow, right? Wow. And so is Litecoin set for an explosive breakout? Here's what you need to know. He released this on April 6th on his YouTube channel, and he has over 425 subscribers. I'm praying that my YouTube channel get to that, right, by next year. Just a fourth. Let's say 40,000, right? 40,025. So he said at this range, Litecoin did a historically 5x return on Ethereum. That's massive. These type of ratios you all should be looking at for, because this is how you actually return multiples upon multiples. People, this is where I get Deuteronomy 1:11, that the Lord your God will bless you 1,000 times more. Right? He's saying that I just blocked somebody and they still was able to call my phone trying to figure out what's going on. That this is how you actually return multiples upon multiples. This is how you get 1,000 times more. It goes on to say this is the ultimate alpha here. If you really want to put it that way, there are many great opportunities that are being able to find these kind of large caps that are already established. They still have a chance to do crazy multiples against another play like Ethereum that's already doing phenomenally well. So we're definitely going to look at Litecoin and see where that goes. So let's see. I'm doing a lot of research. A lot of articles are coming forward now stating that Litecoin will have explosive breakouts. So definitely something that I will add in my portfolio. I've told you all publicly that I myself does not have, I think, a lot that I will be happy with if Litecoin make these explosive breakouts. So definitely something I would add. Let's get into XRP again. XRP flashing powerful buy signals, right? XRP flashing powerful buy signals. The legend again. I've stated to you all that before April 14th, people. I told you all the time. Numbers mean something. Numbers mean something, right? So dates mean something, right? Dates mean something. So again, as my friend guy and I was having a conversation yesterday, he highly believes that if Coinbase relists XRP before its initial public offering IPO, because he's stating that Coinbase is definitely trying to have everything intact before their initial public offering is made, that this is going to be breaking news as well for XRP. So XRP flashing buy signals, says the legendary trader Peter Brandt, veteran trader and Bitcoin enthusiast, is turning bullish on XRP as the asset surged 63% in 1 week. He seemingly changed his tune on a crypto asset in a new tweet. The career trader, he told 456,000 followers that XRP is poised to break out against Bitcoin. And I've been hearing a lot of people say that. Not that it would take anything away from Bitcoin, but it may give higher gains. So this is the chart that he's talking about. And he said this is called the compound fulcrum, which is a powerful buy signal. A powerful buy signal, or what this chart is indicating. So they're saying that this analyst did a 180-degree pivot from his initial opinions shared with his followers, over 400 followers on Twitter, when he called XRP a scam, pointing to the asset's poor performance since Ripple runs with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. So, wow. And now he's bullish for XRP. So he's bullish now for XRP, and you all are telling me that a lot of people are becoming bullish. I've always felt XRP was the chosen one. Usually, coins that get no fight have no reason to be fought against. When there's a fight in something, you should really ask yourself, why this coin? Why was this coin chosen for the fight? See, that's why I call it the chosen one. That's one of the reasons. Let me fix my camera. I call it the chosen one. Do you all ever ask yourself the question, why was this coin chosen? Why? Why a coin under $1? And you always know what I believe as well, that XLM is the twin tower to XRP. Why do you say that, Queen? Because this is why. This is why twin towers, when they were constructed, had physical gold and silver under it. And as a matter of fact, it was 231 million beneath these two towers. And XLM and XRP people, in my opinion, are going to represent the commodity of physical silver through the CBDCs that has to have that backing through the SDR, another currency, special drawing rights for all global countries. That would be XRP, in my humble opinion, and SLM will be the people's currency or connector globally, will be in that sense the digital gold. 13 tons of gold estimated at 110 million and worth, and 30.2 million ounces of silver valued together at 121. You all see that 21? You see that 21 million? People, numbers represent things. This is the year 2021, and those totals were 121 million, right? Valued at 121 million. So, you had this that happened and that occurred when the Twin Towers, right, went down. And so, yes, you can get the XRP on the X's wallet as well. Thank you so much for my Facebook tuning in or chiming in and giving that comment, right? So let's read some comments. All right, CD says, Queen just purchased 500 more worth of XRP. And you all do me a favor when you do that. Don't put where you purchase it from. Right? I don't you can tell people where they can get it for other wallets, if that's what you want to. I don't want it, people to know where you're purchasing, where you're holding your things. There are professional hackers out here, right? Unfortunately. And if you don't have family that will contact you when this really rockets, when it takes off, it's going to be asking to borrow a couple of $1,000. If you're fine with it, some of you all don't have your real avatar picture or name on YouTube anyway, so that's fine, right? So congratulations on that. Digital Asset Advisors latest two videos on very interesting concerning XRP. Thank you, Elliot. I will definitely search for that and I said quote, and check that out. Thank you, Lee Brown King. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Candy says this is true. Bitcoin is so high, this haven't been targeted by the SEC for some reason. Right. Why not Bitcoin? If you're going to go after cryptocurrency, go after the head of the monster, of the beast. You kill the head, you kill the whole body. So why not attack Bitcoin? Why Ripple? Why XRP? Why? Why was that the one chosen? if it's not the chosen one. Reverend Revenue says, Queen, I comment on your last community post. I don't want to spam the live comment section. Take a look when you get a chance. It's DeFi related. Okay, thank you so much. I definitely will. Look in the comments. You all look in the comments. They've already gave you several places. Exodus Wallet, Atomic Wallet, Uphold are three platforms in which you can still invest in XRP, right? Uh, so also, let's talk about Sandbox, right? This was interesting to me. Speaking of Twin Towers, right? The Winklevoss twins. Let's talk about Sandbox. The Winklevoss twins, now virtual real estate and NFT metaverse, the Sandbox. Have you all looked at the Sandbox? Yes or no? Let me know whether you're watching this live or on the replay, right? The Winklevoss twins, now virtual real estate, NFT, right, through the Sandbox. So let's dive into this article. What do you think the Winklevoss twins and heavy metal band, Sevenfold, have in common? They're now neighbors in the NFT metaverse, the Sandbox, and this is what it looks like. So Sandbox is definitely being added to my portfolio, right? The Sandbox is the open world. Thank you, Queen Geneva, for the Cash App, the $25 Cash App. Thank you so much. The Sandbox is an open world, crypto-based game, right? It is sold inland properties, an array of prominent investors. Owners can develop and monetize their interactive experience in the upcoming Ethereum-based game, right? So the upcoming Ethereum-based game, the Sandbox, a shared 3D world in which players can purchase digital land and deploy their interactive games, revealed today that it has sold a virtual NFT, also non-fungible token properties to an array of prominent new buyers. So cryptocurrency exchange Gemini and its gateway NFT marketplace lead the list alongside their billionaire founders, twins, the Winklevoss twins, Tyler and Cameron, right? So they are the founders of the Gemini Exchange and the gaming centric of digital investment, alongside Bill Lee and a lot of more array and many others people. Each has purchased some amount of the Sandbox game land, which is part of the shared in-game map. And so just breaking news about this, wanted to share this. This might be something you might want to look into. I like this as well. The Sandbox, a game that has attracted diverse partnership, including those with Care Bears, the Smurfs, as well as Atari. We know about Atari and Decentralized and Mana, right? Square Enix and Binance. And we're going to get on BNB, the Binance coin. So it's a mix of land collectors and buyers will soon get a chance to purchase some digital real estate, right? The Sandbox, look at the date again, people. Look at the dates. April 14th has announced its next public land sale for April 14th. Always pay attention to dates and numbers. They mean something, right? They absolutely mean something. And let me show you all too. I want to show you how this looks like 3D graphic. Thank you so much. Oh my God, every time I switch screens, I'm seeing offerings. Thank you, or gifts of donations. I'm telling you all, Deuteronomy 111 is going to hit you all. And some of you all are going to start getting unexpected things that you didn't have to labor for. You didn't have to, as the Bible would say, toil for. You didn't have to work from the sweat of your brows. Right? Right? So, yes, thank you so much. And Gwen and Reverend Ron, I always appreciate you all. Let me read this last comment before I switch screen. Again, you did, Geneva. I called you out. I got that. I see your thank you so much, Queen, for that cash app. And Reverend Ron says that Gwen, I feel I have to get behind the Queen crypto movement. It's important that this education reach the melanated community. Thank you so much, Reverend Ron. Reverend Ron, you look bright skinned though. Are you true? I'm just joking. Let me stop. Let me stop. Gwen, I'm gonna have to get you to a conference that I will be attending. It's called Wake Your Successful Self Up. I want you to come because people don't understand the totality of the mind, the body, and the spiritual connected together. That's in October. So Gwen, I'll reach out to you about more information about this, about that conference. I definitely will invest in you coming to get a part of that with one of my mentors. So in February of 2021 alone, they sold over 3 million of NFTs for the Sandbox game, public land sales, more than in 2019 and 2020 combined. So you see Binance all over this. This is Binance here. Their last launch, you all, let me make sure this is big enough. Yeah, the Binance logo is on there. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. I think it's as big as I'm going to get it to show, right? So you have Binance, you have, let me go back. Okay. Atari. I can't really see this little logo here, but you have Atari, Binance, just all of these people on scale, all of these landslides. Something you definitely, in my opinion, again, I'm not your financial advisor, I'm not saying in my advice, right? I think we'll want to look into this. This looks like it can be very promising. So even you can monetize and create experience for visitors, right? Yeah, real digital in the 3D world. So the first public land sale was in February, right? And it sold more than 3 million worth of land. And yeah, so brighter days are on the horizon. And as you see here with Sandbox and Ethereum is saying, the crypto whales are buying a lot of virtual real estate. So definitely with the Winklevoss twins supporting that, Twin Towers, XRP, XLM, the Gemini twins as well. Definitely, I think it's worth you doing your research and do diligent. Let's look at this other one, right? Let's look at this other. This is the last article. It's early Bitcoin and Ethereum whale says he's bullish on this other coin, right? He's bullish, but on this other coin. Let's look at what this other coin is. I like that. I like that graphics. I like that picture. A long-time Bitcoin and Ethereum investor is sharing his strategy for finding promising new projects, right? And he's bullish on this cap project, and it's called Olympus Finance. Olympus Finance, OHM, right? So let me look into coin market cap now to see where OHM is. Now, now for the person that posted this earlier, I did see a article before I got live stream that DMX was not dead. He was on child support. Now I'm looking at another screen by Yahoo Finance that he is dead. So it may be confirmed that DMX has gained his wings. Um, so I did see something that said he was not logged on. Now I saw something. So let's look at Olympus, right? OHM and Coin Market Cap, and let's see what this whale sees in Olympus, and let's look at its gains. So it's under $1,000. It's up 29% on the day, right? And yeah, this is this price chart. How do you feel about Olympus? Let's go to the website. This is how we analyze. We look at the volumes. We look at the market caps as well. Well, let's see what this is all about and why this well thinks it's going to outperform maybe Bitcoin, or he was one of the first investors of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it's ranked, the 2000, 2005, 40. Let's break down the website. And again, this is not financial advice, just something that caught my attention that I want you all to share. Some of you all may do your own research and bring me back some information about it. I'm already liking the DAI and the website. I really like that. Protocol enable consistency and scarcity with infinite supply system. Olympus is, whoa. And Triz, okay, I thought that was gold as well, physical gold, but every OHM is backed by DAI. And OHM DAI LP in the treasurer. This intrinsic value cannot be diluted, providing the fundamental check on inflation. Community growth, distribution, what makes Olympus unique. It has mechanism to promote stability and predictability without directly pegging to any asset. So reserves is backed by DAI, okay. And insurance, the government. So just something I'm looking at. If you all further research this and do your due diligence on this, let me know. It just caught my attention that someone who caught Bitcoin and Ethereum that was a whale is a big investor, is talking about this crypto. So we'll do further research on that. I'm going to sign out for today. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's confirmed. So rest in peace. Yeah, Reverend Ron, but you still of the melon community, right? We let bright skinned brothers in too, right? So thank you all so much who gave the super chat, who liked, shared, and gave the cash apps as well. Listen, here's to your health and your wealth, your peace and your prosperity, your credit, your crypto, and your cash flow. So that last crypto was Olympus, ticker symbol, where this in the stock market, but symbol OHM if you want to look into that as well. God bless you all as well. Have a great Friday. And definitely we'll do a short video on GMO food. What you're going to learn will shock you, right? Sometimes when you buy things at the grocery store, you're not eating what you think you're eating. Have a great evening until I live stream again, you all.